just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that was funny. That's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are your friends gonna be super excited that you're?
It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play in, especially at home.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Big Daddy in at the small forward position. Irving, that one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And they're on the run. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's O'Connor, coming off a terrific game against Houston. And here's Jones. Vassell outside. Doncic against Jones. 13 feet out. That shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Here's Jones. The Mavs get their last shot to go. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pass to O'Connor. Rebounded by Johnson.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And he drops the first. And Johnson drops them both. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to O'Connor. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
An aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Irving. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Vassell. Last game he had 28 points. Outside Grant. Clock at 6. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll...
The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic on the wing, defended by Jones. Back to Irving, beyond the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 5 points.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3 slot. 5 to shoot. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Wood. The shot by Johnson, no good.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He had 39 points and stretched the other team out a bit, nailing a few threes. This team is rolling right now. He's been a catalyst, and they've worked well together. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
That free throw good from Irving. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Collins passes to Jones. Inside. Can they get it? And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's O'Connor, covered by Johnson. And that one, good. He has 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's the triple. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to O'Connor. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Dallas.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Johnson with it. Fires the 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The shot's good.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kyrie Irving.
It goes on Kyrie Irving. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And the Mavericks with possession here. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's O'Connor. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Collins. Over Wood. Collins, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Fires from the wing. Another one falls for Dallas.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Jones against Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Pass to O'Connor. Shoots over Johnson. They get it back. Here's Wood. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting one.
At the line for the Mavericks, Christian Wood. 1 shot.
That's good from Wood.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Back to Jones. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's O'Connor. It's good. He's got 14. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Here's Sohan. For 3, Collins buries it from 3. Collins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic against Jones. To the wing on the left. Here's O'Connor. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Johnson. Outside Jones. Johnson passes to Collins. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Doncic. Jones misses. Dallas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's O'Connor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league And you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mavericks with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to O'Connor. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Graham, the pass to Johnson. Yep, that one's good. Johnson's got 11.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Connor. And it's good for 2. Give him 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Graham. 17-foot shot on the way. Hauled in by McGee. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's O'Connor. Here's Powell. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Back to Graham. Pass to Bassie. He's off on that one. Good D by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Hardy. McGee in the post. Johnson on him. Fires from the corner. Again, Dallas.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Right side Johnson. Second chance shot. Oh, McGee with the block. And so it's Dallas already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Johnson. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Morris. Here's O'Connor. Launches a 3. Offensive board. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest. You got to get your sleep. And do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock. Doncic out there with Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's O'Connor in at the small forward position. Here is Porter. Passes it to Şengün. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Outside, Green. And Martin now top of the key. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Dallas ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's O'Connor. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Bullock passes to Irving. And that one drops.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Green. Now the pass to Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Wood. Houston shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for your Rockets, KJ Martin taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Martin nails both of them.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Now here's Irving. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
That free throw good from O'Connor. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Green. Back to Martin. Pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them,
They just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a
Houston in the lead. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka Doncic out there with Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's O'Connor in at the 3. Now Şengün. And he just worked New York in that last game. Here's Porter. Nice D from Doncic.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
A 3. Christopher, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Back to Irving, takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 5.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And the shot goes in. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Passes it to O'Connor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. That free throw good from O'Connor. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The pass to Martin. And here's Porter, another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Smith kicks to Martin. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's O'Connor. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Martin, the pass to Şengün. Back to Martin. All sorts of time. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Yep, that one goes in there. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And finished off by Wood.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Rockets trail by 8. Porter kicks to Martin. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Defensively, there's not much you can do once Wood gets to the rim. Too much size, too much athleticism.
Porter looking it over. Here's Christopher. Off target from outside. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Porter dishes to Smith. Back to Porter. From the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. O'Connor with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Christopher. Here's Smith. Shoots over Bullock. Another miss by Houston. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-4 run. O'Connor misses. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Christopher. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3.
35. The Mavericks 38. Bam! Your Rockets, Houston City! Bam!
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The post bearing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. O'Connor with the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this thing could be a standout.
Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Wood can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Porter, bounce pass. Right side, Martin. Smith outside. To find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Well, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Doncic against Porter. Doncic passes to O'Connor over Martin, and it's Dallas with another.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Porter kicks to Martin. Houston with a new 14. Green the pass to Martin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Rockets. Todd comes in for Smith. Doncic against Porter. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Fades away. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. And it's Big Daddy. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Powell in at the 4 spot. Outside Green. Outside Porter. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Kicks to Porter. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's O'Connor. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good by Porter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Doncic passes to Wood. Over Şengün. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Effective use of the mid-range. Wood's a guy who can knock down plenty of jumpers.
That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Smith. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Doncic finds Powell. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Makes it off the glass.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Houston making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Green, the pass to Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the inside. Here's Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Dallas leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that nice one. O'Connor with the bucket.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Smith outside.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. And the pass to O'Connor for Martin. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Smith's shot is good.
And that is big time. That's why most people expected Smith to be the #1 pick in the draft.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. From 10 feet out. Şengün with the rebound. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Green dishes to Smith. It's Porter outside. Nice D from Doncic. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Good.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear it one more time for your City, Texas.
And so here is Houston. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, this one was hanging in the balance. They showed just what a tough-minded group.
Please make sure to get home safe.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots and catch and shoots, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm dunking on somebody, so I need that badge.
What's the first NBA 2K cover that you
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. What has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. And it's Brown in at the 3. Now here's Brogdon. White with it. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Brand, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now White. His last outing, we saw him score 13. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Brown, plenty of space. Wood grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to O'Connor. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet us.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's White. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
White hits them both.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Pass to O'Connor, shoots over Brown. A quick shot there, it's off target. Outside White. And here's Brown. Doncic grabs the miss. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Doncic against Brogdon. White on the wing. Some solid D from Wood.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And he makes it. 10 points for him. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brown can't hit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to O'Connor. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Celtics have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And it's Brogdon missing. The Mavericks on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's O'Connor. Can't cash it in from close range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And Dallas calls time here. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer.
Boston trailing. Christian Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. White. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Shot is good by Kleber.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Boston's shooting 40% so far in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Chalk up 2 there. 12 points for him.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Pass to Griffin. Brown with it. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Kleber.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
To the inside. Wood passes to Kleber. And Down it goes. 2 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside, Williams. White on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. The kick out to Griffin. No one near him. Wood grabs the board. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Bullock, he's checked in for Kleba. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. A moment here for an injury report. All right, now an update on Al Horford from Ali LaForce. What do you have, Ali?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. He told me that some strained elbow ligaments are the concern. At this time, doesn't appear to be any major damage. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Greg.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Pass to O'Connor. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And some changes here for the Celtics. Muscala comes in for Brown, and Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out
the Celtics 31.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boston shooting 41% in this game. On the floor for Boston. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Brown in at the 3. White on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
And it's the Celtics ball. It's a 13-point game. Right side Brown. The 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. White with the steal. Brown inside, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one. creating high percentage looks right inside.
Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Christian Wood.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brogdon against Doncic. Right at the free throw line. That one a little long.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Bullock. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Bullock's got his second bucket on the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Horford. Right side White. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving, guarded by Brogdon. Count it. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On target from about 13 feet. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Timeout called. The Celtics
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. And Smart subbed in for White. To the paint. Will it go? Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Grant Williams. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to O'Connor. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
We've got Maxi Kleba, also Green out there. Dwight Powell out there with Hardy. And it's Big Daddy in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Here's O'Connor, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to O'Connor. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Hauser comes in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Brogdon. Brown finds Williams. Here's Pritchard. Brown with it, guarded by Kleba. Brown can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Hardy. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Morris is checked in. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hauser.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. O'Connor can't hit. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Hauser can't get it to go.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And the bucket is good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Cornette's checked in for Williams.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of